Yo, what's up, world? It's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Welcome to day 1009, 1K9 of Diabetes and Not. The daily vlog that I do to show you how I combat this type 2 diabetes with the 1-2. You feel me? Yo, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe down below. Hit that notification bell so you keep up on all things Slim Jim Longfoot, such as my product reviews, my how-to videos for YouTubers, my TV and movie reviews, my reactions, my video clips, my live streams, my daily vlogs that you're watching right now, and last but not least, my art video series, GOAT 1408 TV. Shout outs to the members of the live chat crew. Most notable members includes Sexy Trees 1408, Queen Candace, Michael Marshall, Life's Magical Journey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, and last but not least, my sis, the big sis of YouTube, Latanya Porter. Special consideration to my bro Johnny Quest Gaming, who co-hosts the Nerd Strip Club with me. You ain't checked out our channel yet. What you waiting on? What you waiting on? What you waiting on? Go do that there. Go do that there. Go do that there. You dig? Meantime, between times, also shout outs to the members of the 1408, which includes Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, Gaming Mode, A Vice with Mel, Elevate with Vern, Blackjack 939, Crow Owner, and last but not least, Eat to Live Strong. You dig? Yo, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, become a part of the 1408, you have to wait a little minute until we get back monetized. So until then, if you truly want to support Slim Jim Longfoot and all the endeavors, please most definitely check out the links in the description below. The links includes the books I've written, the books I've drawn, the merchandise I have. Also, I have below my sister's Cash App in regards to my niece. So if you want to donate anything on that tip to my sister, then most definitely do so. The link is in the description below. Shout outs to my niece, who of course was shot back on February the 2nd of this year, who is still in the process of healing. You know what I'm saying? 10 months and 5 days later, she is still hashtag Paris Strong. You feel me? Hashtag Paris Strong, hashtag prayers for Paris, whether that's FOR or the number 4. Today is the 7th of December 2022. This date is significant to me because on this date 24 years ago I met two most awesome friends of mine, two sisters, the Wilder sisters. Shout outs to Victoria, shout outs to Vaughn. Straight up prayers and blessings always, and love and blessings always, every day, forever, ever. You dig? And also shout outs to the Thurman sisters, also most awesome, beautiful friends of mine. Gloria, who worked with me here on this canvassing campaign, and my good friend, a fellow artist as well, Lakia, who is still healing and being blessed on her you know what I'm saying, situation. So shout outs to those most amazing women right there. Shout outs to all the people who have been a part of this canvassing journey with me. You know what I'm saying? I mentioned the majority of them yesterday, from David, Wanda, Wendell, Salim, Greg, TK, most awesome TK, who has been a hoot throughout this whole thing. Miss Mary, who is amazing. She is a true Georgia peach. She knows Georgia like the back of her hand. Big sis is right now calling. Big sis, what's up, big sis? I'm recording the daily vlog. What you up to? You ain't on the speakerphone, huh? Oh yeah, yeah, text it to me. Alright, love you too. Alright, big sis on that there. Something on my bed right there. What is that? I don't know. It look like honey, but I ain't had no honey on my bed. Anyway, where my water at? Anywho. Anyway, but anywho, shout outs to everybody who's been a part of this canvassing journey. You know what I'm saying, from Stacy to Warnock. Shout outs to Warnock for beating the person he obviously was supposed to beat. You know what I'm saying? So walk on back to Texas, Walker. Ron Herschel, run back to Texas. That part. Anyway, enough of all that, because thank God it's finally over. Of course, I will miss that extra little change. So I will definitely be canvassing again. You know, meantime between time. And I hope everybody has had the most awesome day so far. Eating some strawberry mints from Little. I'm about to check my blood sugar. For those new here, I check my blood sugar 3 times a day, before breakfast, before lunch, and before dinner. I was so tired last night I didn't even make dinner. I got home, put my clothes in the washer, and put them in the dryer. I was going to make my salad last night, but I was so tired. Once I started laying down and getting comfortable on the bed, my body would just start like saying, "Ooh, like I ain't about to do nothing," and that was crazy. So that's pretty much what that was. Yeah, that's what that was. So it shut down the positive way. It didn't shut down because of how it shut down back on February 27th of 2020. And it shut down the positive way of being tired. So that's how that was. And that's another thing too, you gotta know your body. Regardless of what condition it's in, you definitely need to know. And especially if it's not in a peak condition, you need to quit ignoring your signs, because your body will let you know what's going on with you. And that's one of the reasons why on that fateful day I ended up saying let me go ahead and go to the hospital. Even my dad was saying that, and I was like, okay, I'm going to the hospital and make it do what it do. And so that's why I'm still here 1,015 days later, because that happened 1,015 days ago. 1,015 days ago. That's why I'm still here. Rocking with y'all. So here on this 1,009th day, we continue to keep on pushing ourselves to the next level and manifesting the levels of greatness that we desire, and recognizing the greatness that we already have within. Those 5 levels of greatness: on that physical level, on that mental level, on that spiritual level, on that emotional level, on that financial level. We manifest in greatness, and we are recognizing the greatness that's already within us. You dig? Straight up like that. We a nation of goats. We the goat nation, so that's how we do. You know what I'm saying? Nation of greats. We all great. So continue to recognize your greatness. Recognize your greatness, understand your greatness, and know that nothing can put you down if you don't allow it. Like, if somebody is working your nerves, or if somebody is making you feel a certain type of way, you ain't got to deal with that. That's entirely up to you to either let them know what it is, or and if you don't want to let them know what it is, then hey, you just be gone. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to put up with nothing that you don't want to. There ain't no book that's telling you, hey, if this person makes you feel like this, then just hang on around and put up with it. No. And if it is a book like that, I ain't about to read it or follow that example, because you only got this one life to be who you are right now. Even if there is reincarnation, you're not going to be who you are right now in this day and time. Who knows how time in the afterlife work? I might die when I die, I might be reincarnated into somebody who was living in the 1200s. Who knows? Who's to say my soul will be going forward into the future? It might go back into the past. It might be why some of those, you know, people back in the day were forward thinkers, because they might have been from a futuristic time in a previous life. Who knows? Crazy to think about, right? I know. We get there, but you know, I don't think y'all ready for all that. But if you are, holler at me. Let's converse. It's good, but it's not hot. In that soup, I got kale, mushrooms, carrots, and chicken broth. Meantime, between times, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the shout out, shout out, shout out, a, shout out, shout out, shout out, a. It's time for the shout outs, baby. It's time for the shout outs, baby. All right, y'all. I gotta put down that okay, I gotta put down that what I gotta put down? Oh yeah. I got to put down that that I didn't eat last night. Shout out to Karen Creates All Energy, boy. She is posting videos on her channel. She got a new video she just did. Says, getting over our cooties. I'm wearing a junior size 1 jeans. My char booster, hoarders in real life. So shout out to Karen Creates All Energy.
The story is usually
is that Mike right there?
the story is usually the same. Welcome to my mother's house.
Let's see. Shouted this vid out on my daily vlog. And Karen shouted out her video. Shout outs to Karen. Most awesome. Let's see. I'm about to putting in my what you call it to my community tab as well. New vid from what Mike saying on here?
The story is usually the same though, you know. These guys work really hard at their craft, but the story ends the same. They usually are broken, torn, and usually just sad. And the story is very sad in the end because the companies take advantage of them. They really do. And Sony being being the artist that I am at Sony, I've generated several $1 billion for Sony, several billion. They never thought that this performer myself would outthink them. The story is usually the same.
Exactly.
Though,
I mean, Mike was saying all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when that happened, and you know what I'm saying, my thoughts was, you know what I'm saying, like, here it is, he's putting these folk on blast like that. You know they was gonna try everything in their power to destroy him. You know what I'm saying? Because he was, you know what I'm saying, putting them on blast. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, at the end of the day, you know, everybody be talking about, hey, you know, PS5 done came out. I mean, I really don't even care about Sony stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they was a part of, you know, taking that man out. And you know, I'm gonna stop right there, cause you know I ain't gonna say no more. Cause the only thing y'all gonna do is they gonna give me some money. Cause you can't say, oh, Slim Jim Longfoot died of an overdose. Slim Jim Longfoot don't do drugs, so come up with a new one. I don't drink, I don't smoke, so if you hear about me dying of something crazy, then you already know. Dang, yeah, I mean, well, just stood right there like they used to do back in the olden days with the body. Say, yeah, look what I did. Anywho, R.I.P. Mike. With that being said, also on this date, that's what now, 81 years ago. 81 years, wow, that's a long time now. 81 years ago on this date, December 7th, of course, 1941, that was the day that, well, not the day, but it was the next day, but on this date, that was when naval fleet of Japan invaded Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the story. Boom, boom, boom. You know, attacked Pearl Harbor. The next day, of course, the United States entered the conflict that is now known as World War II. So that part. And of course it changed the course of history because, you know, of course, after, you know, the US dropped them bombs on Japan, because of that they was able to experience something that nobody should ever experience, thus for paving the way to, you know, them being able to create disastrous, you know, science fiction, so to speak, because, you know, they actually experienced mushroom cloud bombs being dropped on them. So when you think of stuff like Dragon Ball Z and all the other awesome animes, you know, those people actually had a atomic bomb dropped on them. So it's not actually science fiction for them. You know, there are people who remember, or at the time, in the course of those next 30-40 years, you know what I'm saying, at the start, at the origins of, you know, manga and anime, those people either remembered or knew people who saw that happening, you know, in 1945, you know, when the two bombs was dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So so you talk about, you know, 20-30 years later, you know, the 60s and the 70s, as mangas was being made, you know, the Dragon Ball came out in in the 80s. Akira Toriyama, who created Dragon Ball, he was born in the 50s, so, you know, his parents and relatives, of course, he had knew or saw, you know what I'm saying, the mushroom clouds themselves, and, you know what I'm saying, he, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, it was easy for them to, you know, create such a science fiction because they actually experienced, you know, that on that level. So, you know what I'm saying, science fiction, you know, fantasy, however you want to call it. So we look at it as fantasy because we never experienced nothing like that. And then we think about stuff like, you know, we've seen, you know, now we've seen, you know, things fly into things fly into buildings, whatever, and, you know, that's an experience that, you know, we have, you know, as far as like people my age who remember that. And then you think about people who are in their 20s now, or teenagers who, you know, they see the footage of that, but, you know, it's like before their lifetime. So it's like, wow, like that actually happened. Like, yeah, that actually happened. But anyway, here we go. For yesterday, day 1008, who was here for the regular comment section? We got Johnny Quest Gaming, my bro, said, hey, vote, man. Slim out here working for the community, trying to make changes. Exactly, bro. That's what I was doing, and we did that. Hey, Walker Herschel is running himself back to Texas. Run, Herschel, run back to Texas. Walk on back to Texas, Walker. You feel me? That part. Life's Magical Journey said, enjoyed the premiere, Slimbo. I go catch 1007 too. Hey, appreciate you, Lifey. Wellness with Frugal Mama said, day 1008, here for it. I appreciate you, Stretch Nation, baby. And here in the live chat, we got in the live chat for yesterday. Was anybody in the, oh, we got Wellness with Frugal Mama in the building. Life's Magical Journey in the building. It was 11:11 where she was at one time during the live. And Johnny Quest Gaming in the building. Hey, appreciate you for coming through, bro. Shout outs to y'all for coming through. Shout outs to Wellness with Frugal Mama. Shout outs to Life's Magical Journey. And shout outs to Johnny Quest Gaming for coming in the building yesterday in the live chat. Appreciate y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? Love and blessings all day. And now we're going to go back to day 1007 to see if anybody pops up. AKA the GOAT King of America. If anybody left for here we go. Life's Magical Journey said, loving the detail the dude puts into his pieces. Wow. Whenever I get a chance, I'm gonna do like a whole display of all the pieces that he got here, Lifey. So that'll be pretty freaking dope. And also, if y'all don't follow my dad on Instagram, I make a page for him on Instagram, so definitely go check it out. Archer1254, that's his page on Instagram. Let me make sure that said that right. It's either Archer1254 or the Archer1254. So let me check real quick.
Don't keep the phone in your.
All right. Even after that, gonna voted for overall voted for what you call it, or not, because they already knew. That was just ridiculous. Anyway, where was I at? Yeah, the Archer 1254, y'all. The Archer 1254. I'm about to put it in my I'm about to put it in my Instagram story. I'm about to do that right now. So y'all go check it out if y'all see it on my Instagram story. Yeah, so boom, there we go. I get a chance to see some of them right there. Alright, with that being said, I'm gone, y'all. I appreciate y'all for being up in here. It's 10:44 in the morning right now. Go ahead and get this out to y'all. It should be, of course, premiering by 1 p.m. If not, you know what I'm saying, hopefully it should be. But anywho's, stay blessed up, y'all. Continue to do what you do. Until 10:10, baby. Video. Playlist. Watch them all, alright? One love.